Good morning and welcome to your practice. This is a 10-minute flow designed for when you just wake up and your joints and your bones are a little bit achy and creaky, and so you need something a little bit gentle but still a good stretch to move you into your day. So that's what this is, and we're going to get started right away in child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, sit your hips back, slide or walk your hands forward. Rest your elbows down and rest your forehead on the ground. Settle in. Take some deep breaths. Maybe you want to take a little bit of movement. You're moving your head a little side to side. Maybe stillness feels good to you. We'll weave the left arm underneath the right arm for thread the needle. And if it feels like not enough and you want a little bit more this morning, you're welcome to slide the knees a little closer together and shift your weight forward for more of a traditional thread the needle. So this is all about what you need in your body this morning. The body is a little more delicate when we wake up. And so we need to give it a little bit more tender loving care. We'll switch sides. Weave the other arm through in whatever form you're taking this pose. Breathe into the rotation of the spine, stretching through the rib cage, underneath of your lats. Let your breath be your anchor and your guide. We'll make our way into tabletop. We're moving through cat-cow circles, so I'll guide you through that. Drop your belly and lift your chest, shoulders back. Good. And instead of just going into cat, you're going to bump your hips to the left, then round into cat pose, still a little bit to the left, chin into your chest. Shift your weight over to the right. Drop the belly into cow and then to the left again. So continue that. Do 2 more rounds of that before we switch directions. Then we'll switch. So 3 rounds, going slow. What do you feel right now? And when you're finished, you'll land back in tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, and walk your hands to the back of the mat. And we'll take ragdoll. So your feet are wide, grab onto your elbows, soft bend to the knees, shift side to side. Let your head relax completely. Switch the grip of your arms so the other arm is in front. Savor this quiet. Release your arms down. Walk your hands out to downward facing dog. A slight bend to the knees, a lifting up of the hips. You can find some movement here, or you can be still. Walk your feet up to your hands. Lift up halfway. Place your hands on your hips. Slowly stand all the way up. Reach your arms up. Bend your right elbow. Grab onto the right elbow with the left hand. Draw the ribs in a little bit. Take a side bend to the left. Keep both feet nice and anchored and grounded. Come back up to center. Switch so your right hand grabs onto your left elbow and take a side bend to the right. Rise back up to center, reach both arms up, and then fold forward. Your arms come all the way down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Then set your right knee down onto the ground. Take a moment to stretch into those right hip flexors. Now lift the back knee up again and straighten out your left leg into a modified pyramid. Lengthen your spine. And you might stay there or you can fold. You might play around with shifting your hips a little side to side, taking little side bends. I find that in the morning I really like to relax my neck and my head. So I'll bring the chin down to the chest. And then bend the knee back into low lunge. Now walk your hands to the center of the mat and you're in a wide-legged fold. Your legs are straight rather, and your feet are parallel. Now bend your right knee into a side lunge. Plant down through your left hand and lift the right arm up. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. You're pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Can you press your left hand firmly into the ground to create more length and more of a rotation of the spine? Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the ground. And walk your hands to the back of the mat into low lunge. Set your back knee on the ground. So now your right leg is forward. You should be on the other leg. Take a moment to settle. Lift the back knee up off of the ground. Straighten out your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe you stay. Exhale, maybe you fold. Maybe somewhere in between, perhaps you're finding some movement. So you're taking little tiny micro movements and finding what feels good. Now bend your knee back into low lunge. Walk your hands back to the middle of the mat. You're facing the same direction that you were before. Bend your left knee into a side lunge. Plant down through your right hand. Lift your left arm up. Bend deep into the left knee. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand down to the ground. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Low lunge. Set your right knee down. Reach your arms up. Cactus your arms, back bend. Reach your arms up again. Down to the ground. Lift your back knee. Walk your hands back to the center, wide-legged position. And then to the back of the mat, bend your right knee into low lunge. Set your back knee down. Reach your arms up. Cactus your arms and back bend. Reach the arms back up. Hands down to the ground. Lift the back knee. Bring your hands to the center of the mat again. This time a wide-legged fold. Fold forward. Lift up halfway. Now we're going to go into a frog pose. So you're going to bring your feet a little closer together and set your knees on the ground. And then take your knees as wide as you can. Feet flexed. Your heels are right behind your knees. Put your forearms on the ground. You might stay on your forearms. You might put your chest onto the ground. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Good. Now rise back up. Make your way into a seat. Take your legs out in front of you. Take your hands behind you. And then windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then we'll cross the legs, but I want your legs to have space, like your right leg is in front of your left leg. They're not on top of each other. So right leg in front of left leg. Walk your hands down and fold. You could also do double pigeon if that's in your practice, similar to this. But we're just going to take like a breath or two. So just quickly arrive and then breathe into the outer hips. And then we rise back up. And we switch legs and walk the hands down. We have just a few more breaths of this practice. Savor each moment. Rise back up. Bring your hands together at your heart. That is your quick practice this morning. I hope it makes all the difference in your day. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Let's bow together.